Alright, we are still in Winners Round 1. We have AeroLink versus Xero coming up. AeroLink is actually a known Link player from the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. 1 second, I'm being yelled at. Sorry guys, had a little bit of a hiccup there. I was being asked a question, but AeroLink is a known Link player from around DFW. He recently decided to give Toon Link a try and see how that goes, and given the turnout that we've got here, how kind of compact this tournament is, we had a total of, golly, how many entrants did we have? We had 10 entrants into the tournament. So not a whole lot of people showed up for the first weekly, but hopefully we'll get a little bit more traction, get a few people out here so that they can come out and see what's going on. We do have 32 people out here checking out what's going on. Looks like Game 1 is going to be on Pokemon Stadium 2. We call it PS2, so I accidentally started to call it PlayStation 2 there. But looks like Xero opted to go with Marth. Let's see how he does. I've actually never seen this guy play, like, not one single time. Yeah.
So we have two newbies here, so to speak.
Well, AeroLink, kind of. He's definitely been playing the game for quite a while. He was in contention for top 3 in Brawl for a long time. They recently made Link a lot stronger of a character on the game, and so he had a pretty good showing with Link for quite a while. Took a few games off of Denty. Those of you watching this right now, actually, hopefully you know who Denty is. He's one of the high-profile professional players from around here. He's actually the #1 ranked Brawl player in Dallas-Fort Worth, and then he's currently... Oh, great kill from AeroLink. Denty is number 4 in Project M in the Metroplex, but he recently took a set off of Sethlon, who's our #1 player. He took set 1 of Grand Finals off of him at the last tournament. He also beat Oracle and Austin, who are ranked number 3 and 2 respectively. Looks like we've got a relatively neutral situation. Xero's pretty far behind in both percent, and he's a stock back, so he's going to have to pull something out. Hopefully he can manage to get a kill here. See, one of the things that characters in this game can do is if they pull out an item, air dodge while they're up in the air, obviously, and then hit the C stick in a direction or the A button, then they'll do what's called an aerial glide toss. And what that does is it effectively gives them another jump. And so it makes it a lot more difficult to get characters like Toon Link and manage to actually kill them off of the bottom of the stage, because they can just recover high and go way up there.
That almost sounds eerily similar to the old Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat air juggles.
Kind of, but instead of the offensive, I'm juggling you and you're about to die, it's more of the defensive, you tried to kill me and I'm recovering.
There you go.
Oh, Xero is in a bit of a tight spot. I just looked down at the percents. I was actually looking over at Mike for a couple minutes there. Xero is not in a very good position at the moment. He's really going to have to get something going. He's doing a good job of keeping up his recovery. Gets hit by that charge forward smash from AeroLink. But part of the reason that aerial glide toss is so paramount to Link's recovery is whenever he can do his aerial glide toss up, AeroLink getting killed by the sour spot on that up tilt. Whenever Link or Toon Link hits goes to aerial glide toss their bomb and throws it up, they can actually use their recovery move, their up B, to hit the bomb, and it will blow up and they'll get their up B back, which will send them further. So it's really, really, really difficult to get them out in any kind of a bad position off the ledge. Even if you put them down into the lower blast zone, they can still come back from a really good distance down there. And Xero's in quite the bind over here. Let's see if he can change the momentum, see if he can get something going. I say that, and commentator's curse. Alright, we have AeroLink up a game over Xero at this point. So
you just pulled the traditional commentator's curse in the game of basketball, where they will always say, oh yeah, so-and-so has not missed from the field tonight, and their very next shot, it is a brick.
We call it a commentator's curse over here as well, because as soon as we say so-and-so needs to do something to really put this away, they'll end up getting killed, or hey, this person's really far out ahead and they're holding on to that stock really well, they get killed. And it's all over videos on YouTube, man. It really is.
I tell you what, this Pokemon level, that's like one of my favorite levels in the game. What little I know about it, that's one of my favorite ones, though.
that one right there, in Brawl it used to transform and change into a bunch of different levels, but they updated it to where it won't change anymore, and because of that, that neutral regular area is actually a really, really fair level for just about everybody. There's no gimmicky things, there's platforms for people to stand under when they need them. It pretty much does exactly what it needs to do. And so everybody thinks that everybody's starting to call it what we call the new Smashville, because the stage Smashville used to be the go-to neutral for everybody to go to and actually try and start up a game. That's where they would start on game one. That's what I'm looking for. Looks like we ended up going to Yoshi's Island Brawl. This is a bit of a curious counter pick. I don't know what Xero's logic would be behind this, because I don't know him very well, but I do know for a fact this is one of AeroLink's favorite stages. He likes this stage quite a bit.
Looks like that may have been picked to his disadvantage.
Yeah, he may have just spelled his own doom. AeroLink with a flub on his. Whoa, that was interesting. Oh, wow, that was unfortunate. What I was trying to say a minute ago was AeroLink accidentally did a pivot grab whenever he meant to just do a regular grab. But it looks like AeroLink's got an impressive lead. Full stock and the percent lead at this point. Xero managed to get out of that combo. He's dash attacking around. It looks like I hate to say it this way, but it looks like Xero may be pretty fresh to the game. He's doing a lot of things that are kind of questionable, like the up smash punish right there, and then doing the neutral B in the wrong direction. It looks like he just needs a little bit of like practice, a little bit of experience with the game, because it looks like he's maybe played it once or twice. Gets hit by the forward smash right there to kind of exemplify what I was saying.
So that looks like me playing.
Mike throwing himself up under that bus. Oh, gets out of that up B in a pretty impressive way with his own up B. He sweet spots the up B, and AeroLink had some pretty poor DI on that. Shot off to the side and just died. And gets a good combo on Xero right there. Continues the combo, manages to get him out off the stage with some poor DI off to the side. Manages to kill him at about 70 or 80%. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, 70 or 80%. To explain to you what DI is, DI stands for directional influence, and all that means is that's the direction that you're holding whenever you get hit or whenever you get sent out off to the side. And you can use directional influence to either get out of a combo or to survive. Man, this is I'm starting to feel kind of bad for this guy over here, man, because AeroLink is one of the local pros, and I say local pros. The thing is this tournament is actually nothing but a bunch of local pros and then a couple guys that showed up. And so this is a stacked tournament. Like there's more than one person in this tournament that could reasonably make top 8 at the next national level tournament.
You always got to have the bottom feeders in a tournament.
And AeroLink ends up taking the game 2-0. With looked like a double 3 stock, or was the first game a 2 stock? I'm not too sure. Well, we're going to have the next match up here in just a moment. Let me get